Well, when it comes to fashion, we often think about what shoes and jewelry to wear with our outfit, but today we're pairing fashion with wine. So joining us now from New York City, the heart of Fashion Week, is Master Sommelier, Penfolds winemaking ambassador. It's Dlynn Proctor, along with GQ magazine executive stylist Brett Fahlgren. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing better now that I'm looking at you guys. You look so dapper today. Good morning.
Oh, thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you very much.
How does fashion and wine come together? I'm not really sure how you're going to make this connection for me yet.
Well, I'll tell you, having good style isn't just about looking good and wearing the right clothes. It's about living a complete lifestyle. So at GQ, we love to talk about that. And that's everything from setting up a great playlist when you host your friends, to knowing how to change the oil on your car, to, of course, being able to pick out a great bottle of wine. So it's about being well-rounded. That's the key.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and as ambassadors and sommeliers, we take so much time crafting our wine list with producers and vintages and styles and regions and what is going to go with chef's cuisine. I think as somms on the floor, working the floor of a restaurant or a retail wine bar or a lounge, we should actually take the time to really appreciate how we look. When we look better, we feel better. Think about our cufflinks and our pocket squares and ties. And if you don't want to don the suit, roll your sleeves up, put on a beautiful cardigan, have a pair of loafers on, but make sure that they are impeccably tailored.
Look
and
as
you
good
feel
as
incredible.
Dlynn here. You can look as good as Dlynn. The pocket square. He's got the whole thing today for you. He dressed up.
Impeccably tailored, absolutely, I agree. You know, when we think about modern day sommeliers, we've got a couple sommeliers who we love that come on our show. Dlynn, what do you think is the main role of a sommelier? You mentioned, you know, thinking about the chef's menu and kind of pairing it up. Is it always that sort of pairing? Is it creating the experience for people? What is it to you?
Absolutely. I believe a somm does one and many things. First and foremost, we have to make sure that our guests feel incredibly welcome and incredibly comfortable. When we make them feel comfortable, that means they return. That means the somms on the floor still have a job. But more importantly, or as important, we also think about what they like, what their style is. What was the last bottle they had? What was the bottle they had on their first date? Can we come with something that's a bit close to that? Can we match the exact same thing? Think about their favorite region they traveled. And once we hear those context clues, it's up to us to make sure that we take it from there effortlessly. We can take them to different regions, different countries, different styles, but at the same time, we get to look impeccable while we're doing it, because gone are the days of the tuxedo-clad sommelier with the tasse d'Avon. We can roll our sleeves up. Again, we can put on a beautiful cardigan or a polo, or we can go back to that beautifully, impeccably tailored three-piece suit or two-piece suit.
It's all about sharing knowledge, sharing knowledge.
Well, and as you mentioned, it's almost a little travel lesson, you know, when you're really taking people around to different regions around the country and say, this is what's grown here, here's how it tastes here, the weather affects this grape, and so on and so forth. Tell us a little bit about, Brett, this hashtag Best Dressed Somm contest. What is it with GQ and Penfolds that you're doing?
This is the second year we're doing it. It was very successful last year in 2014. It goes from September 1st to September 30th. And any sommeliers out there, or if you know a friend who's a sommelier, let them know about this. You want to post your pictures to Instagram or Twitter and put in that hashtag Best Dressed Somm. I am keeping a close eye on it. Dlynn is as well. And it's just our chance to really see people showing their best style. And I would say the key, a little hint, is to make it look effortless. You never want to look like you're trying too hard, that someone's, you know, dressing you. It's your own personal style. And for some place like, you know, Milwaukee, it's a big, you know, we have Jordy Nelson in our September issue, so make sure to go out there and pick that up. But, you know, it's a national contest. It's all over the country, and we're really excited about it.
And Tiffany, I also want to iterate and reiterate the fact that this is for men and for women. Ladies, we would love to see some Best Dressed Somm lady entrants more. We have a few, but we'd love to see more lady entrants, because lady sommeliers, beautiful palates, beautiful noses, and they look really good on the floor.
Yes.
I'm glad that you said that too, because the sommelier who we have on our show is a female, and she's fantastic. So I'm glad that you mentioned it's for men and women, so people can follow along by searching the hashtag and going to GQ. Is that true?
There's also a website.
There's also a website, and that website is www.penfolds.com/GQ Best Dressed Somm.
Gentlemen, thanks for joining us on the Morning Blend.
Thank you so much.
As well. Happy to be here.
Cheers.